Hello and welcome to episode 16 of our Nightingale Let's Play, and today I'll be heading back to, well, actually there's a few things I have to do. I have to head back to, what's the name of that place again? Magwitch Marshes, there we go. I have to head back to Magwitch Marshes, awaken the Site of Power in Magwitch Marshes, and I also need to talk to the various people there. I have a choice now between telling Nicholas the truth about, well, McAvoy's dirty secrets that we read in the personnel files, or I can keep the secret and present the findings to McAvoy and be like, hey, I'll keep your secret. But and either way you get some kind of reward, so we're just gonna have to make that decision. I've seen both. You have to, I think, do both in order to get all of the achievements. So like, for example, the keeping the secret one, I know for sure gives you an achievement. I think 2 different achievements, but the other one I think only gives you 1. I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head, but I figured it was worth mentioning that the choice you make there does determine whether or not you get specific achievements or not. So proceed with caution, do as you wish. So right now I have my NTTC set. If we take a look at the different materials and stuff for clothing, looks like I have the opportunity to, I guess what I should do, I'm thinking about it, is I think what I will do is not make myself a set of gear yet, and instead I'll just kind of go in, complete the Site of Power, and then afterward I'll work on a new set of gear. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, let's get right in there. Let's get started and see how things go. So I'm going to renew my sleep here. Make sure that I'm getting the rest I deserve, the rest I need. I'm gonna turn on, oh wait, I forgot. I did put there we go, cooking station. So I'm going to rest on this bed. Let the day go by. All right. Can turn that off. And then now we're gonna head, well, I could either open this portal, which I don't think has anything in it, or we can head off. I am gonna empty my inventory first before I head off, because I do want to be able to fit everything that we get. I don't want to be, you know, full inventory and unable to, well, gather or have the things that I earned. That would suck, so gotta make sure we're good there. Just making sure that my inventory is looking the way it should. There are a few things that are kind of standing out to me. I do need to put more things in the magic tab. I don't have space there, so I guess this is gonna go in here. And then of course, food, seed, and spice. We have 3 thingies of seeds. I'm also going to put these, oh, not the, wrong order. I'm gonna put the bricks away. And I'm also going to put these straps away. And then I'm going to, not grab this peeps box in particular. Where's my helper? Alright, so I'm gonna manage your inventory. I'm gonna switch their weapon to the axe pick, because when we get to the boss in that area, we're not really gonna have... Actually, you know what? I'll hold on to that. I just have to remember to do it later. But that boss doesn't really get affected much by range damage. We still have our helpers over here doing what they do best. I'm gonna grab this, double check the peeps box, make sure it's empty. Alright, we're gonna head over to the crossways. Alright, and now we're gonna head over to Magwitch Marshes, just double checking. Yep, this is the right one, and let's go. All right, and we're back. Let's head right over to the building with all the people in it, which is over this way. And I think I'm going to keep McAvoy's secret. All your factories are operational again. Aha, do you see, mis amigos? Just as I said, life always has a way of working out. I'm glad you're still in good spirits. Always. To lose hope? Well, who would that help? Though, there is still one thing that gives me pause. We have yet to hear from Master McAvoy. I can't bring myself to believe any horrid fate has befallen him, but... No. When you find him, would you pass along the news that our factories are functional again? I'm sure such news will bolster him and see him successful in his quest to contact Nightingale. So this is the part where I can decide to show them the files, or I can say I'll be sure to let him know. The headquarters was my next destination anyway, or I'm not certain anyone can reach Nightingale. I'm gonna say that last part. If anyone can, it's McAvoy. Here, take this letter with you to the headquarters. The guard will let you in at my request. And should you find yourself with the time to do so, I'd love if you could bring me news on McAvoy. If it's not too much trouble, of course. In the meantime, I'll gladly help with anything else you might need. And this is pretty much my last chance to show the files. I'm gonna say I shall take my leave. Alright. I'm gonna keep the secret. I'm not ready to hand in my quest to Bass Reeves yet. As you can see, I haven't landed any heart shots. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a bug or if I'm just bad at this game, but for whatever reason, I can't seem to land heart shots, so it is what it is, I guess. Let's see. Where is... Oh, our marker's that way. There's a whole area up here. It's crazy. Alright, let's... Whoa! I thought there was something here. That was weird. Okay. I know I heard something. It's probably coming from inside. Let me talk to this guy. Good day to you, citizen. Nicholas said I should give you this. A letter from Mayor Nicholas? Ah. So you must be the one responsible for solving our problems in the factories? Very well then. You may go inside. Master McAvoy will surely want to congratulate you in person. Alright. We do have a Hope Echo right here. As always, pause if you need to. Alright, we're gonna run through here. Gonna go upstairs. My helper just randomly showed up the stairs, but okay. I know it's coming. There's gonna be enemies up here. Oh, never mind. Not yet. Alright, let's talk to McAvoy. Good day, stranger. I see my guard let you pass, which I take to mean the situation in Magwitch is more or less under control for the time being, yes? I've got things well in hand. A confident crackerjack, are we? I like the cut of your jib. I'm afraid you've caught me in quite the tousled state. Nary a bar of carbolic soap in sight, which makes a stand-up wash a touch difficult. If you'll pardon my appearance, Master McAvoy, the NTTC's appointed manager to these Magwitch marshes. It's a pleasure to meet you. Alright, I'm gonna not confront him. I'm gonna say, what's behind the gate? Behind that gate is the NTTC's Magwitch marshes headquarters at the top of which is a communications room I use to stay in contact with Nightingale. Unfortunately, that communications room is out of commission. It would seem the Queen of Magwitch decided to claim pieces of the equipment for her hoard. Are you suggesting I retrieve the equipment for you? Heavens, no. I must do some of the work myself. I can retrieve the equipment easily enough, but only once the Queen is dethroned, shall we say. The headquarters is overrun by harpies, so I had locked the gate to prevent injury, but I can open it and let you in, if you're favorable to this agreement. Alright, I can do that for you. You are a saint. I don't suppose there's anything more I can do for you. I can say I know who you are and I know what you've done. I found your files. My files? I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Show him the files. Ah, I see. I can't say I'm pleased to see those in someone else's hands. I can't say I'm proud of what I wrote either. Though, I suppose you have judgments to pass, yes? At the very minimum, the question of why. I should tell Nicholas what you've done. You should. And yet you haven't. You came to me first. Could it be that you understand that not everything is clear-cut? That a rational man would not have done such things without good reason? I'm gonna say your negligence put these people in danger. I did what needed to be done. I ensured the success of this operation, and whether you can see it or not, provided a good life for these people. One free of fear and filled with prosperity. But if my past actions are a problem, perhaps you will find it favorable to focus on the present instead? I'm willing to hear you out. Thank you. Presently, I find myself with the goal of saving Magwitch Town, but I haven't the means to do so. The Queen of Magwitch prevents me from retrieving the equipment I need to contact the NTTC, as I've already explained. But since I already know you intend to kill the Queen, there is a different favor I'd like to ask of you. What we discussed today, keep that between us, won't you? Nicholas and the others needn't be concerned with all the finer details. And though you may not believe it, I truly do have Magwitch's best interests at heart. For the sake of Magwitch, I'll keep your secrets. Believe me, that's what's best for us all. You've made the right choice, and I'm forever in your debt. Here, take these as a show of good faith. Consider it a share in Magwitch's prosperity, all for yourself. I don't suppose there's anything more I can do for you? That's all for now. Alright. And Puck appears.
'Tis humanity's basest desires that compel them toward greed. I see you are no stranger to your kin's age-old compulsions. Mistake not my comments for condemnation. If thou art unwilling to provide for thyself, how canst thou expect to persist? And yet, what a peculiar turn, that you would take pains to free the being of Welkin's reach, without benefit to yourself. Was your work here no act of greed, but mercy for the company's little dear? How compelling the logic of mortals. The Feywilds have ways of revealing that which is buried deep. We shall have to wait and see what character they surface from you.
All right. Let's get to it. Ooh. I need to jump through. I need to find the exits, but I have to kill this guy first or he's just gonna hunt me down. Alright, let's jump through. Where's the heart? That doesn't sound good. But where's the heart? Oh, there's one. We're gonna head this way. Go upstairs. Back away from that. Oh, I forgot to eat food before I started. That was kind of silly. I'm just gonna kite that guy around, make sure there aren't any more hearts before I start attacking him. Okay. good. That's opened. I technically don't have to fight this guy, but I will anyway. Just for his, innards, I guess. For some reason, my helper is like... Oh, I was gonna say he was like trapped on the other side there. I'm going to switch his weapon now. There you go. And let's... Oh, wait. That's right. I think there is... Oh, no, I think it is upstairs. I'm thinking about something else. Okay, let's continue. There is one Hope Echo somewhere around here. Thought it'd be here, but apparently not. Alright, we have to kill these guys. These harpies are a pain in the ass. What the? Uh-oh. These guys are pretty gross. I do have a Charm of Venom, but I forgot to equip it. It's fine. Alright. I'll let my helper handle that one. I'll just carve all the meat. Because why not? And it's dead. Still got poison though, which sucks. Okay. Here is the Hope Echo. Pause if you need to. Right. Gonna keep going. Gonna head up this way. Actually, let me make sure there's nothing in this building. I don't think there's anything here, but... Okay, good. So, in order to get up there, I'm just going to, click onto something. There we go. Oh. And, make sure there's no, like, chest or anything around here. Okay, I don't see anything else. Alright. Let's collect this one Hope Echo. Pause if you need to. Alright, and now it's time to fight the queen herself. I'm gonna repair my gear real quick. I'm gonna build my peeps box. We're gonna put all of the stuff in my inventory in here. Let me talk to my helper, make sure he doesn't have anything. Looks good. We're gonna deconstruct. And then we're going to ignite our weapon here. And let's fight the boss. Ooh, I wonder if that canceled. Never mind. We are good. Alright, so we're gonna go past this little sewer here. I don't think there's anything behind here. Is there a chest? No, there's nothing back there. It's kind of like the perfect spot to hide a chest, but there is a place where there is a couple of chests hidden, and I'll show you guys at the end if I don't forget where they are. Alright, Queen of the Magwitch. Here we go. Oh boy. Already spewing garbage at me. Oh. Ow. She didn't like that very much. I'm gonna use my umbrella to get to the other side faster. Or fast enough, I guess. Gotta be careful not to get flung away from here. God, that sucks. She really whacked me there. You see that circle around her? That is a shield against ranged, so that's why I'm using my axe here. But if you kill the ads, the shield kind of goes away. Alright, she has been slain. Now, here's a little secret area. There's like a little, rock thing back here. And there's 2 chests that are hidden, so... that one gave me lumber, some burlwood. Not bad. Iron ingot. I am gonna destroy these chests though, because they do have brass. So I want to make sure I'm collecting that. It's funny because these are human chests, but it kind of makes you wonder, like, why are these back here behind where the boss is? Like, I don't know. It's kind of an odd spot for, you know, it makes me wonder if anyone was just hiding in there for like a while. I don't know. All right, let's continue. Gonna collect this. Gonna collect this. And then we're gonna get this next card. All right, now we have the card to Gloriana's Tears. And we're gonna go through the portal. Alright, now we're back at the crossways. And we can open up the portal to Gloriana's Tears. I think I'm gonna put it on Explorer, just because I don't feel like fighting too much with the enemies. But, of course, you can put whatever difficulty you want. I'm gonna open up that portal, but I'm actually gonna head back to my respite. After, hold on, there is one thing I need to do first. I need to talk to Wilhelmina Sass. So, after I talk to her, then I'll head back. I'm gonna talk to Wilhelmina. Ah, you again. Always a pleasure. Hoping to make a trade, or are you just here to talk? I'm sure there's plenty in your past I'd love to talk about. Have you heard any rumors lately? Always. Something particular you're looking for? Have you heard tell of anyone notable out in the realms? I take little pleasure in sharing this bit of news, but it seems the great Nellie Bly managed to escape from damnable New York and survive the Pale. Should you meet her, know that she and her writings are tedious, moralizing, and in all ways contemptible. Her banal aphorisms even cheated her a seat as the Explorer's second, but last I checked, journalism hardly qualifies one to lead realm walkers, as I'm sure you'd agree. I'm not going to tell her about the lawman because I have nothing else to say, so I'm going to say that's all for now. Did we already do the Taleson quests? I'm gonna have to do Bastilles of Might. And 2 Bastilles of Insight. We'll come back for Taleson. Alright, let's head back to our respite. Alright, and we're gonna take a look at what our helpers have brought for us. As you can see, we've gotten lots of great gems and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort all of this. And of course we do have some bound ichor and a charm of flanking. This is what we got for a McAvoy, so it increases the damage against creatures attacked from behind. Not really something I'm going to be using right now, but I will put that in the ammo chest. Now, the main thing that I wanted to unlock before we even do anything else, because we just unlocked this new round of items, so we have new tools we have access to now, and we also have new clothing we have access to. So I think I'm going to maybe unlock a few things, and then I probably won't start building my gear right away, but I am considering it. And I am going to make sure I have everything. Okay, it looks good. So the most important thing I need right now, and I know this is going to sound like kind of crazy, but two things. The fine 4-poster bed and the sturdy dresser. The sturdy dresser is huge because it will give me an opportunity to fit more stuff in my inventory. And the good thing is that it uses carved wood, and we have a lot of wood right now, so that's probably not the worst thing to need. And let's see, I'm going to put down you know, let's do storage first, and we're gonna switch over to sturdy dresser. Now the way I'm gonna align these dressers is I'm gonna put them against the wall like this, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put one here. This will be like my furthest back one, so maybe I need to move this over just a little tiny teeny bit. Oh god, didn't mean to do that. There we go. I'm being silly now. Alright, and let's add the hinges, lumber, and then of course we need carved wood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on this right here, and we're gonna... Where's the wood station? I'm still getting used to where everything is. There we go. And let's do maybe... let's do 10 carved wood. So we're gonna do lumber, hinges, carved wood will be next. And I need 3 carved wood for each one. So I gotta make sure that I have what I need here. I'm going to label this one, this dresser. You know what? Let's label them backwards, so like from this direction over. So this one can be the processed animal stuff. So I'm gonna rename this. And we're gonna make sure that survivors are not allowed, crafting is allowed, and building is allowed. Alright. And then let me grab more of this. We're gonna also need more lumber, so I'm just gonna make everything into lumber since we already have someone collecting wood for us. And this one is going to be unprocessed animal stuff. Gonna allow building. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the processed animal stuff out of here and the unprocessed animal stuff out of here, and we're gonna put them in their respective drawers. So of course, leather, line. I'm gonna keep the oil separate. I'm gonna actually put that with cooking stuff. We're gonna put that there, this here, pretty much all the leather and stuff, anything that's already made. Then for this one, we're gonna put all the meats in there. So this is meat, bone, and hide. Alright, there's some bones, here's some hides. We have some decent materials to work with for our next set of gear as well. I'm gonna put animal fiber in there as well. And then for food, seed, and spice, I'm gonna put this oil here for now. Okay, so I'm going to deconstruct this box and this box. And then we're gonna make some more. So we need 2 more for stone products. And then 2 more for non-stone products. So I'm gonna make some more carved wood. We're gonna switch the order here. And I'm gonna put the lumber in. You have plenty of hinges, which is nice. And now we also have plenty of carved lumber. We do have some tier 2 wood. So I think I'm gonna put this Jotun wood. I'm not really gonna use anything tier 2. It's just, you know, building materials at this point. So these are built rock things. I couldn't fit everything in my inventory, but I know I'm gonna want to take this stuff too. Alright, so remember, this is rock and mineral products, so that'll go in here. I'm not exactly sure why the chest is making that noise, but okay. Gonna make sure we put any kind of glass, carved stone, ingots, all that good stuff is gonna go in there. Buttons, fasteners, mechanical gears, metal plates, molded glass, stone powder, wire. Let's see, we have sandstone, bricks, blade, actions. Oh, we also have a bunch of salt, so I could go and make some. Actually, you know what, I'll use this workbench right here. Oh, that's right, I haven't upgraded these stations either. I need to do that, but before I do that, I'm gonna inspect real quick. Oh, there's no other augments. Okay, so we're gonna make some refined salt. I'm just gonna have this going, doing its own thing. Might as well while we're at it. I also have some leather that I found. And I'm just gonna take everything from this extra dump chest. And I'm gonna rename it dump chest so that I remember. Okay. I don't have time to organize this right now, but I'm just gonna put it there. So that'll be our dump chest. And there's nothing in the peeps box. Let's see. What else we got here? We're gonna put more ingots away. Mechanical gears. Pick heads. More ingots. Area max head. Vocal shard. Gem powder. Charm baubles I'm actually gonna leave with magic, because even though it is something that you can make with like stone products, it's kind of not the purpose of that. So I don't know what my helper's doing there, but he's over here dancing, having a good old time. Alright, let's put some raw rocks and minerals in there. I'm also going to include this Jotun heart, because technically it's considered a gem when you craft with it. So that'll be why that's there for now. But you know what? Let's put the charm bauble in here for now so I don't forget. And then we'll put the raw halite in here. And of course that's going to be unprocessed rocks and minerals. So we got to make sure to label that and put this on build. Alright. And next... Did we get everything? No, we did not. We still have unprocessed stuff. Put away. So you're gonna put all these raw rocks, gems, and all that. It's all gonna go in this one. And then we can get rid of these two. Alright. And then we have to make more for plant products. So we gotta make sure that we have 2 more. And then, of course, on top of that, we're also going to want to maybe make some more hinges. Do I need more hinges? I might actually, because I just realized I'm also going to need, actually let me grab the carved wood first. Because I'm also gonna need to make new containers for these as well. I'm gonna upgrade these as well, but they're gonna be separated from the rest of the bunch, if that makes sense. Like, I'm gonna visually put a partition here a little bit so that I remember, oh, that's just, you know, consumable kind of stuff, plus, you know, ammunition, things like that. But yeah, we're gonna have plant products. So that'll go in here. We're gonna allow building. And then we're gonna put finished plant products, beams, lumber. So that includes secondary materials. Any kind of paint that is made out of a plant will go in here. Paper could go in magic. I think I might leave that alone. We also have marigold ink, technically could go in there. So you know what? Let's put all the inks and stuff in there for now. And I'm going to take the foil paper. That's actually going to be in the processed materials. The coated paper can go in here alongside cloth. We'll put the paper in here for now. We have poles, we have the stalks, shingles. These are wood shingles. There's different kinds, so you want to make sure that you don't mess up your whole inventory with it. There's also twine and arcane wicks. And we have some more leather for some reason. And then we have some mushrooms for refined pigment. So we're gonna call this unprocessed plants on the other side here. Also going to break these down. Oh man, don't tell me he grabbed them. Okay, good. So this will be unprocessed plants. Allow building. Alright, so any kind of flower or vegetable, fruit, anything like that will all go in here. As long as it's uncooked. Including wheat. We have a lot of wheat, so we're gonna have to make some flour soon. I'm actually gonna make some here, so let's do some refined flour. We'll let that sink in, do its thing. Let's see, we also have bound fiber. So any kind of fiber I tend to put in the plant section. Sticks can go in there. Put that lumber in there. Put this in there. These in here. And this is going to actually be a spice, so we're going to put that with the food. So food, seed, and spice, that's going to be separated from uncooked food and cooked food, but you'll see why in a second. And then we're going to make, let's do this one. This will be food, seed, spices, sorry, seed, spice, oil. This one will be maybe tools, ammo. This one can be magic. And I guess maybe this other one could be like cooked food, right? So we're gonna have to move this over here for now. And we're gonna add our pieces. We're gonna also need to make some more hinges, so that is over here near the smelter. We're also going to need to upgrade our crafting benches. That's going to be another big thing, but we're not going to do that just yet. I'll have this do its own thing. Carved wood, lumber, carved wood, lumber, and then of course our hinge will be the last thing we add here. So let's see if we have enough of them. I think we do. There we go. So this is going to be food, seed, spice. So this is going to be Uncooked food. Seed. Whoops. Not speed. Jeez. It's not letting me, delete for some reason. That's not good. That's weird. Uncooked seed spice oil. So anything that is raw, so we have our flour, millet, salt, onion. We have our oils right here. Seeds right here. We have quite a bit of seeds. So yeah, anything that's uncooked will be there. Also, for some reason I pulled out a rugged sword. I didn't realize I had one of those on me. It's funny. Alright. And then this next one will be tools and ammo. So we're gonna fill this one with tools and ammo. So we're gonna put in our launcher, refined longbow, pretty much anything we're not using right now is gonna go in here. I'll keep the spyglass on me for now. Any kind of ammo we're not using. So these marbles can go, the rifle cartridges, shotgun cartridges. I think those are good for the most part. And then this one, now that we've gotten through tools and ammo part, this last one's gonna be potions and magic. And then, of course, we're going to add anything that's potion or magic related. So that includes things like the charm baubles, charm cords. So all the charm cords can go in there. Any kind of ink, infusions, any kind of seal. I could put paint in there. I'm not really sure where to put paint, to be honest with you. I might just put it in, like, tools and ammo, because it doesn't really have a purpose right now. Unless I'm, like, building, I guess? I don't know. Charms will go in there. Potions will go in there. So any kind of potion, any kind of charm. So these can go in there as well. And this. I think that's all of them in my inventory. Okay. And then, of course, we have more to grab. And I'm going to close this out. There we go. So, potions and magic. We have a bunch of charms down here. Glamour tokens, enchantments, that's another big one. Synchronous lotus, I keep in there because, I mean, it's pretty magical. You can make portals, right? I consider that magic. And then, for our last but not least category, we're gonna have cooked. Oh boy. That's weird. I can't delete for some reason. Might be my keyboard, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully not. There we go. So, coffee. These random meats. All these vegetable products that are cooked can go in there. Looks like I left out some seeds that I shouldn't have had in my inventory. So we can put the seeds in here. We can put this cooked food in here. So everything is pretty much easily recognizable against this wall. And because we made that extra space, if we want to, we can probably fit an extra portal, I think. Like maybe if I do this, we could probably fit a second portal, but it kind of blocks off the path, so maybe not. Something to think about though. But yeah. This gap here is basically what tells me, hey, this is a whole separate section, essentially. I could put something in between there, like maybe the Peeps box, but I think I'll leave it alone for now, since I think that's good enough visually to kind of distinguish between each thing. So I can kind of have, I already have this technically memorized, you know, for the most part. I tend to put things in the same order, usually, so It just kind of worked out. And most of the stuff we have plenty of space for. There's going to be things that later on we're going to want to weed out and destroy and get rid of. I usually try to use stuff to like as much as I can before deciding to extract the essence out of it. So hopefully we have our uses or our use cases for that whenever we do. So I'm going to put this paint and tools and ammo. I'm also going to go back into this other drawer and we're going to grab the charm baubles out. I'm also going to grab the foil paper, and I'm also going to grab the coated paper as well as the normal paper as well as this ink, so all the different inks, and we're going to put those all in the magic box so that I have everything all in one spot, essentially. And it makes it a lot easier just to make sure I have everything. Let me make sure that everything is enabled. So, well, actually, I could just hover over everything. So you see those little icons, like that'll tell me that everything is enabled, so I don't have to like open each drawer, which is great. And it looks like we're done. So looks like our organizational skills have not failed us yet. And we've made some really good progress here. So the next steps would probably be to, well, a couple of things. One, we want to upgrade our crafting benches. And two, we want to make sure that we have updated gear. But we can't really make that upgraded gear without the new crafting benches, if that makes sense. So like, for example, if I'm going to go into the progression tab and let's say we're making, I don't know, an ornate longbow or something, I would need to have an excellent workbench in order to pull that off. I do have my workbenches unlocked though, for the most part. I'm gonna unlock this. Make sure I have the augments unlocked. Let's check out the clothing. Yeah, so I have the workstations unlocked, I think. Let me double check the cooking one, because consumables tends to be the one I forget. Okay, so there's one augment I didn't have unlocked. There we go, the excellent alchemical boiler and the crystal ball. For magic, okay, we're pretty much covered here. There is the Treasury Eminent card, which I already unlocked. And we're not gonna get the, I don't think there's another card we really need here. Maybe the Alchemist card could be useful once we unlock it, but sorry. Whew, I just needed to stretch there. I don't know why. I feel like it's very I'm very tired today, but for whatever reason, I think we're pretty good on what we're going to go for. As far as clothing goes, like these shirts and stuff, they're pretty much similar, if not the same for the most part. I think I'm gonna go for whatever style happens to suit my fancy, I guess. And in my case, I'm gonna go with the well, I guess I could also take into account these other outfits and stuff, because I haven't really messed around too much with these kinds of outfits. So I guess I could go with something, well, let's see the stats. The Frontiersman shirt isn't too bad. I mean, the extra maximum stamina is nice, but I'm not sure if that's really necessary. I do want a Jabbit dress, so that'll be like my coat, right? And I guess I'll put the Calcularian... Well, actually, let's see. Do I want that? Yeah, you know what? Let's go for the barrister's shirt. I could have also gone for the coat, but I wanted the Jabbit dress. I just like the way it looks more. That's okay. Let's see. We also have Explorer's long breeches. Let's see what else. We could get, you know what? Let's go with the barrister's breeches. For the shoes, I think I'm gonna go for the barrister's shoes, maybe. I don't know. I like the boots. Like, I like, some of these boots, but I don't know. Let's go with the barrister's shoes. Why not? We're gonna also go with the explorer hat, explorer's pack, and the explorer's gloves. And then for the tools, we're gonna make sure that we arm ourselves. We're gonna need a... Here we go. We're gonna need that dauntless axe pick. And we're gonna also need a dauntless wood axe eventually. I think I'm gonna go with the dauntless sickle. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, so I think what I'll do next time is I'll probably make the crafting benches, and then we'll head over to, well, I don't know. I guess I could head over to Gloriana's Tears and farm up some essence and stuff like that, because we're gonna get plenty of blue essence or tier 3 essence while we're over there. So maybe that's what I need to do. So yeah, I could do that. Let's see what we have here. If I make a... Well, let's start working on the benches. So let's look at tier 3. So we have our... let's see, what do we want the most right now? I think an excellent smelter is probably one of the most important pieces of the next, you know, round of stuff. So I'm gonna put this here for now. We have plenty of metal plates, we have fasteners, we have hinges, we have bricks. I'm gonna put more metal plates in here. Looks like we just finished it out, so that's great. I'm gonna collect my items here, and we're going to get rid of this. I'm also going to move this over, and we're gonna move this over here, and we're gonna move this over here out of the way. And of course I'm going to actually, you know what, let's rename it too. Why not? We'll name this Cello's Doghouse. There we go. And I think maybe moving this over a little bit to the right might not be the worst of ideas. There we go. We're gonna put some fuel in there. And as you can see from the list, we also have more options as far as what we can build. So that's really good. I think the other most important thing will probably be the excellent saw table, maybe. So maybe we'll just place one of those right here. We got carved wood, we have blades, we have fasteners. We do need coating, which I don't have any coating. And we do need fasteners, so maybe we'll make like 3 more fasteners, maybe a few more fasteners actually. So, you know what, let's do maybe 25 fasteners. How about that? We'll have that doing its own thing. And I'm also going to move this over here. I'm gonna squeeze it behind right over there. Trying to make sure that I utilize space as efficiently as I can, but it doesn't always work out the way that we want, you know? And then, of course, the coating, which is the, which I need 2 of, that can be made over here. So we're gonna make, well, I guess we can just make 6 in one go. We got the coating, and then we're gonna need the fasteners. So we're gonna put our fasteners in, and I'm gonna take this saw table, I'm gonna move it over here, and then replace it with this one, this shiny new one right here. There we go. And I'm going to actually take the items from here. We're gonna stop this table, collect everything, and we're gonna continue to make our lumber. There we go. Gonna pull myself over to the other side of the room. Make sure all of the wooden products are in a good spot. And we're also gonna make sure all of our metal products or metallic products are in a good spot. Gonna put some spice away, and then the coating, we can put maybe, actually what kind is this? Crude? So we'll put it in the plant products. There we go. So that's one thing. Now we have the excellent saw table. And I think we'll do one more before the end of this episode, so maybe I'll make a textile station. So basically a loom. Fasteners, mechanical gears. We need more carved wood and more thread, so we got some thread right here, and then we're gonna need the carved wood. So this will be something else that we can make. We're gonna put that here. We're gonna expedite the process there a little bit by switching what side it's on. I collect the rest of these items. Alright. And now we have the excellent textile station. I'm gonna remove this. And then we're gonna move this into its place right over here. That way we still get all the bonuses and stuff. Oh, I think it's backwards actually. Gonna probably want to place it the right direction. There we go. Gotta make sure the pedals are close to us and not the other way around, right? But yeah, that's basically the gist of what we're gonna be doing next time, is just upgrading the crafting benches, and then from there I might just build myself a new outfit, gear up my helper, and then after doing that we'll head over to Gloriana's Tears maybe. I might, if I can, I'm thinking I might upgrade a couple of my tools, because I did have the axe pick upgrade, so I think that's what I'm gonna do there. You can already see that a bunch of the augments are already applying, so we're also going to want to make our augments once we have all of our crafting stations up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this tanning station here for now, so I can remember to replace the one we already have. But yeah, everything needs a replacement, and it's going to be great when it's done. So yeah, super excited about that. Anyway, yeah, today wasn't too much of a crazy ride. Last time we did a lot of building and stuff like that. This time was mostly just kind of slowly upgrading our gear, the fight at Magwitch with the Harpy boss and all that good stuff. So yeah, we have some good progress that we made today. Nothing too crazy, but next time it's probably going to be mostly housekeeping and a little bit of questing in Gloriana's Tears. So that's the goal for next time. I know sometimes I'll like say like, hey, we're going to do this next time, or hey, we're going to do that next time, and then it doesn't end up working that way. And a lot of times it's because maybe like after the, you know, recording, I'll think, oh man, I should do it the other way because that's more efficient or something. So whatever the reason, that is my intent right now, but we will see when the time comes. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for sticking around and watching. You know, I know some of you guys have just been watching the whole series, and that's, like, amazing to me. Like, I don't even know, like, how that's possible. Like, my brain is still kind of wrapping itself around that concept, but either way, I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, Sholo out.